Well, hello, you car-loving sons of bitches. It is Saturday the 11th, right?
Yeah.
It's the 11th. That means we are headed west. We're headed to Tucson, Arizona for Duct Tape Drags. But we're going to do it a little different this year. We're going to get with our friends Dalton and Buff and Jim and everybody. And we are going to take Route 66, or is it Route 66, all the way as far as we can go before we got to turn south and head to Tucson. We're going to start in Joplin. That's where we're headed to. We're going to start in Joplin. That's where we're headed today. A few little things I did do to the Cutlass before. I did change out the sending unit for the right one, which is a little tube one, and now it's perfect. Redid some lines, just kind of made it, you know, good, and then we loaded it up, and lo and behold, our tires are rubbing, so we got to air them up before we leave. But we'll get that done real quick, and then we're gonna head on out of here. You ready, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Well, we got 130 pounds in the air shocks. They'll take 150, but we'll see how that goes. I am the kind of person that brings an extra line kit for my air shocks. Matter of fact, I think I got 2 in this car now. But yeah, we're gonna hop on the interstate. It's 5 hours and 32 minutes, 386 miles. We got full tank of gas, and we'll see how she does. That's all we can do, right? It ought to do pretty good with this new tank. We'll see. I don't have enough room for a jerry can, so hopefully I got that pump down in there good. It seemed like it was good. We ain't ever gonna let it get that low anyway, honestly. But here we go. What's your bet on miles per gallon? 10? I don't know. We got more in here than we had when we were on power tours, so I'm hoping about 12. 12 would be grand. I overfilled it so we can smell them. That'll go away though. Well, let's open her up. What's that moron doing? I swear to Christ, truck drivers, man.
Time and turning all against one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting herd, and as you step back in the line, a mob jumps to their feet. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, he never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. And now you steal away, take him out today. Nice work you did. Gonna go fuck it with 1,000 eyes and a good disguise. Hit 'em right between the eyes, hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see 'em running for their lives. Strolling out of line and drifting closer in your sight. So play it out, I'm wide awake. It's a scene about me. There's something in your way, and now someone is gonna pay. And if you can't get what you want, well, it's all because of me. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, I never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. And now you lead the way, show the light of day. Nice work you did. You're gonna go fuck it.
Quick stop for some fuel and some pizza, and we're gonna get ready to go. Check the oil and Gutlass is perfect. Had a little problem with the license plate completely falling off while I was trying to put gas in it, so I fixed that with zip ties, of course. And we're getting about 12 miles a gallon, which is right where we said it was gonna be, right? 12 miles a gallon on the nose. We got a little ways to go yet, probably about 270 miles, and I think we're ready to go. Everything seems to be real good in this car. We'll just keep going. You ready? I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of driving unless something comes up. We'll see you in Joplin. Well, good golly, Miss Molly, we made it. We are at our hotel outside of Joplin. This is a good pick for a hotel because it has hourly security drive-throughs, and it's nothing but truck stops right here.
Hey, look.
This is, we can even power our Teslas or whatever you want to use for an electronic thingy car with 4 wheels. But anyway, we are here. This is a pretty good spot. I got nothing to show you about Gutlass. She's too reliable. Knock on wood. Too reliable. Well, I don't know what we're going to do left tonight yet, but if not, we'll see you tomorrow, because that's when Poverty Tour begins. You ready? Yeah, I know. It's like we're in the middle of a movie here. I'm not sure what to think about all this. Yeah, it's like it's not good. Hitchcock would love to film here. Look at this. Anyway, we're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It is actually a pretty nice morning. It's beautiful outside. It's what, 7:30. We're headed over to the mall where we're meeting up here in Joplin with everybody, and we're gonna hit the road. So ain't much show here, but we'll show you some stuff along the way. We used a quart of oil in that run, and doing 75, 80 mile an hour allegedly. You know, it happens. Plus I found a small leak on the back of the intake, but we ain't worried about that. But yeah, let's get our ass going. Are you ready? Here we go. So we made it, and there's a lot of people here, ain't there? It's a lot more than I think Dalton was thinking was gonna happen, but here we are. Let's go take a look at some of the vehicles that are here.
Noticed that's what the scrapper had. So I went by.
Oh my
He had a whole
God.
pile of that stuff. He's like, you should buy this. I was like, yeah, you're right. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for.
No
This is-
way.
This is in progress. After the cab was on it, that's how bad the car was wiped out.
So this is a square body on a Toyota Corolla. Look at the rust. This is great. This is great.
I don't know how to explain how nasty it was when you hit the bumps because the back end was just trying to go everywhere. So the back right strut was blown out.
Wow.
And I had another parts card. Well, actually, the car that I used the front clip to fix.
Fucking frame.
Wow.
What were you thinking? We probably
It's
still might
great.
have the best mileage.
Of course, we got Fred, the little farm truck.
Yeah, at least a sticker. Best mileage.
There's Dalton's Cadillac. Wrenching with Ray's. There's a JD.
It sounds pretty decent.
Hey, I'm Eric, by the way. You and I have been communicating back and forth on the tour. I got the old 62 Oldsmobile.
That ain't no Datsun.
It's not. It's mostly stock, though. When they ask me,
It is stock.
mostly stock. It's an intake-in car, but that stock-ish Mustang 2 suspension, stock-ish rear end, stock, and mostly stock Datsun.
I mean, you can't go wrong with.
Chevy Corvette,
Oh yeah.
GM module, 2 extras, by the way.
2 extras?
Yeah.
You know, I brought one for mine that, I mean, just in case somebody's got an HEI that goes bad.
Yep, I got the smog lean burn distributor in there. Got a water pump, brought a starter. Did not bring an alternator or a fuel pump, but I got the clicky clack. So
Right.
we can make it work.
I don't have any of that because my whole setup's a cookie clack.
Yeah, that's true.
But I guarantee you I got an extra one.
Factory wiper motor, and it
It
works.
works.
It
That's,
works.
yeah. Sounds like we may need that. So,
Yeah, and extra wiper blades.
Steve's car,
Yeah, I just don't want to waste it.
F85.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Gutlass swapped. That's a nice vehicle.
I guess we'll see what happens when I get
Nice car.
I mean, it might get me better work.
There's the Cadillac.
Of a bunch of young kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he got it running.
That's a big motor. The congregation.
Everybody hear me? Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of people here. Hello. I'm kind of an introvert, so, you know, I'm kind of nervous. Anyway, not good at public speaking. So, how many people are actually going the whole way? Raise your hand. Holy shit.
This was a discussion that we had months ago, and he didn't want to believe it. He said, don't say that. And well, here we are. You just happen to be a very popular guy, brother.
All right, so if you are going the whole way, I want you to make sure you get your windshield banner, decal, or the small sticker that Marcus and his boys have in that late model Chevy pickup right over here, kind of by the box truck. He's got the banners, the decals, everything you're going to need there. So definitely get that. They're free. Maybe, you know, pick up a t-shirt if you want. That might pay the court costs. What we're going to have to deal with here.
So we're getting in line for this. You ready?
Yeah.
Get ready to go?
So I can kind of get.
Your blankie? So I just tried to do a burnout to be cool, and I forgot that we have about 5,000 pounds in the bag. No, it didn't want to do a burnout. It said no.
I fell back.
It did. We haven't even left town yet. Try to be quiet. We're gonna try to be quiet. Come on. Yeehaw.
With 1,000 lies in a good disguise, hit 'em right between the eyes, hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see you running for their
First little stop. An abandoned town. Yeah, there ain't really enough room for us all. It's way down there. And all the way up to here. Pretty neat.
his wife, his family. Say hi to him once.
Hello, everybody.
We're talking about the Holy Ghost.
I was about to say.
You might need that to tie something up on your car.
I lost my kid. He runned off. There's Jim.
You know what it is, Jay?
What?
This is where we're staying tonight. We're all bunking up.
Fine with me, man. I could hang here.
This is cool. Currently listed $319,000 a piece.
That's it? I lost a kid somewhere. Is he in there?
Yeah.
He must have ran out that door. Pretty wild. Apparently this was a zinc mining town, and with the waste and everything, and it got in the water, something like that. There he is. Okay, he's with JD. He's good. So this turned out about like I said it would. We're at 73 now. We ain't even the globe. I said 100 by globe. Well, there's more to come here.
Dance, fucker, dance. He never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. So dance, fucker, dance. I never had a chance. It was really only you. With 1,000 lies and a good disguise, hit 'em right between the eyes. Hit 'em right between the eyes. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes. See you running. A fun cloud alibis, Lord of alibis.
So we made it to I don't remember the name, but we're at this 66 museum. As you can see. This is pretty cool.
So, you're wondering what I'm doing out here damn nowadays. Well, what does it look like? I'm robbing some graves, obviously. Now, you better grab a shovel and help me done. Just my
He actually built this one himself. He told me all about it. Fill her up, fill her up. He's got a Mustang 2 front end.
Every Halloween in this town, it seems that the graveyard miracles of me. Don't worry, I'll save a fresh one or two for you. You never know what the treasures lie in these older crypts. Some years ago, I just
Hey there, cameraman. Slow movements. You're jerking it around too much.
Yeah. No, that's he's been posting that someone has talked to, they talked to him, and he's usually posted on Sunday. But he said since everybody's come through, he has the place open, so everybody stopped it. Check it out. called me and said, somebody told them to take the truck back. I thought it didn't make
This is what we need for dirt dragging. Huh?
Wise move.
Look at that. Telephone operator. Pick it up, start jamming.
There he is, the king. Walk to him home. Boy, we getting signatures. Probably have to go to another page. He's sticking up on this one. That one's full over there. You know, I could be putting them on the backside too, couldn't I? Hey, you want to be the first one? Sure. Put one back here. And then we take yeah. Let's put it right on top of that. Put it right here. Yeah. Right there. Hey, that bus, that prison bus here had one more on it. I'm wondering what that was.
Yeah, it's a channel on YouTube.
I like it. Well, that red truck out there got some fake ones on it. Got one on each side.
My car only has one in it now.
Get out of the way.
Oh, you got this side of the glass, huh?
Yeah. You fill it up. Yeah.
How long does it take you to accumulate on?
About 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. Now we got 3 shifts on full stuff. We take 6 stuff we can put out yet.
Really?
We're getting ready for the 100th anniversary. Oh, you got it. Okay. Anywhere you want to. Stick it up where everybody is. Yeah. We might get me another one. That's out of a Miss Bob Nash.
Oh, I would have so much fun. I do every time.
That's not sad. We got another deal. You got Facebook, but I didn't do that yet. Did you hear?
Sally's farting around.
Only a friend.
Oh, see, I wouldn't be good at that part. I'd be like, that's not my business.
No, but you would hear everything.
Yeah, yes. Oh, man.
I know, right? Yes. You want your picture on it? I got it. I know.
Same here.
Oh, yeah. I had it one time. I didn't even go pick it up. Sold it to me.
Yes. I need your photo on that. For buying.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, God, no. Very majestic. Oh, I love this. I need one. All right, come here. I want a huge zebra. Okay, this one is cute. I would absolutely have one. I want a zebra though, and I want to paint it like the guy. Oh, yeah, that's like an actual mission. Yeah.
Good, so far. Yeah. So we made a bunch of roundy rounds near Tulsa, Oklahoma, because our GPS, I don't know, it's on track, something, but it all worked out in the end because we headed back to Route 66 and Jim and everybody was there because Jim had lost the fuel pump. We didn't film any of that. You can go watch it on the Inevitable Jim and countless other ones. But so far, I bought a radiator cap while we were at O'Reilly's, but Gutlass just cruising along. 0 issues, so anything happens, I'll pop back in here. got 47 miles till our hotel. We are in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, with Dalton and Jim and Steve, everybody. And looks like we might get into some rain. What do you think? You ever get into rain? I don't know. This thing's still running perfectly. I got nothing to show you but Earth. Really, Earth. I can show you Earth. So we'll get going. Again, if something happens, we'll let you know. Get along, little doggy, get along, get along. Get along, little doggy, get along. I'm ahead for the land round up. Come on, Gutlass, let's go. Well, finally made it. We're at a Days Inn in El Reno, and Zeppy is so excited because he loves weather stuff, and the big F5 twister that hit El Reno was about 2 miles that way, and he is just looking at the weather because it was storming. I was like, I don't want to see no damn tornado while I'm here, but he would love to. My guess is he's going to be a weatherman. Anyway, let's check out Gutlass. Gutlass is doing great. Got up to about 194 there when the wind was really whipping us. Couldn't see that because I didn't have the camera on it, but checked the oils, about a half quart low. Went ahead and topped it off, that way it's ready for tomorrow. Checked everything. We put a radiator cap on, so now we got, it's getting pressure. It wasn't before. We were still staying at 192. Now it's at 194, but we got pressure. Good. The only thing giving any trouble is this damn thing right here. And it's cutting into the tire just ever so slightly. And I've had enough, so we're going to take this off real quick and roll that up. I should have done it at home, but oh well. It's just a couple of screws and the rest of it will come off. Just get it off there. Oh, I don't know if I can get it with this screwdriver or not. Got one down there. That one probably not. I'll have to break it off. I may have to break this off anyway. Will you stick to rust? Oh, that one's coming. Here's a plus. Oh, look at that. Oh. Last one here. Oh. I think we got it. roadkill shirt. I'm gonna have to take the damn tire off. Whoops. A little rust here. You can hurt nothing. It's off. Ha-ha. Ridiculous. Scratch the paint. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Bust that out worse. Should be good. Oh, let's get that out of there. Get somebody in the eye on a motorcycle. There we go. I think we should be good now. You can check the other side. The other side is going to get anything. Now we're good. No more hitting. So now I'm going to need a shower because I'm covered in rust. But yeah, no more cutting the tire. Should be good to go. And if I need to, I can roll that a little more. Gave it a little more character while I was in there. But should work. Other than that, rear end. The axle tube is leaking just like it was on Power Tour, but it's just something we'll have to live with until I can find a new one, right? Right. Hey, welcome to day 2. It's day 2? Yeah. We made it this far. We're at a Walmart parking lot in El Reno. It's called El Reno. For some reason I was thinking it was El Rey. I don't know why. But we're gonna head down 66 towards Amarillo. This is Chip from No Garage Garage. He's from South Carolina. He's here and he's got the GPS already figured out. So we're running a little late, and that's because Fred the little farm truck needed some adjustments, so we did that. And you'll notice we got an empty parking lot because we're taking our time today. And he's getting all his panels secured. It's easy access. I must say
this on your car?
I got to tell you, it looks good how that turned out, actually. I know I can't fit in there, but...
Yeah, me either, but we just need it to get there.
Here, Jay, take it for a test drive. No, I don't have a shoehorn, but pretty neat. 318. And, of course, Mopar does Mopar things. Scratched me in the damn can, but it's fine. But we're gonna get going down the road here. This thing, perfect. dropped off all my extra rust at the hotel and just kind of checked everything out and we're ready to roll. So we're gonna get moving. All right, buddy, you ready? First stop, Lucille's, apparently. So we're letting Buff get a little fuel here and then we're gonna head on out of here. It's gonna be a little bit cooler day, it looks like. It's fine with me, but it was hot yesterday. So we got another one down. Ray from Wrenching with Ray, he's down up here. I guess he put a hole in his oil pan in a bump, so we're gonna stop by there. Fred, the little farm truck, third gear's not happy, so he's gonna run her. Maybe we'll find a transmission, stick it in there whenever we get down there, I guess. But anyway, don't cross the river. Woohoo! Cool, man. Lucille's Historic Highway. It just happens to be where everybody congregated because Ray is in that garage right there pulling his oil pan. It's gone, and the guy happened to have one close by, so they're swapping that out. We're just kind of hanging. I'm kind of doing little things to Fred here, but he's busy looking for a transmission because it is toast. But yeah, pretty good little turnout. We'll see what comes up next, I guess. Onward, right, buddy? I think Ray got that. Everybody helped, except for us, because you know you can't have too many people under there. But hey, he's fixed and rolling. Onward we go. Weatherford, Oklahoma. The F4 Phantom. That's cool. Air and Space Museum. Wow. All them people out there just watching the world go by on that interstate. And we're just driving along. Nice and smooth. Car's running great. Nothing to report. Just scenery. Stop for a little fuel. I don't even know where we are, man. Do you know where we are? I don't either. But we just stopped here to get a little fuel. We're going to keep on trucking down the road or carring down the road. But everything seems to be fine. Okay, I may have overbuilt it, but just don't tell anybody at the track that. What do we got, buddy? Route 66 Museum. That's cool. That's a big Route 66 sign. Wow, out the city. You don't see this if you're just flying by on the interstate, so this is kind of cool for me and him. He's got his little GoPro. We'll try to get some footage if he don't speed through it like this. Anyway, let's get inside and see what it's all about. So now we got our microphone plugged in, so maybe this thing will work good. But this is cool. Oh, half a pink caddy. Indians. Here's your die cast, buddy. Ooh, a Cushman. Wow. We'll go look around the grounds a little bit. Holy cow. There's a lot here. Oh my God, a Capri. My neighbor had one of these.
And ended on Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles.
Neat. My neighbor had one of these in their garage. And look how uncomfortable bikes used to be. Hey, I had that one. Let's go ahead and age myself. Cool.
And one of Lucy's most famous stories happened in Oklahoma City in 1927 when the road was new. The Phillips 66 Oil Company is based in Bartlesville. The company had developed
Yes, in here.
And then we're going. How do you like all them in your mouth? That's a dentist chair. Good Lord. Superior Ambulance Service.
Yeah, look at all that. It's like walking in a ye olde Home Depot.
Yeah, it is. It's the ye olde Home Depot.
So that was cool. Very nice woman in there running this place. It's going to be super busy next year. It's actually the 100th anniversary, and we'll get to that. Maybe we'll do this again next year, but we'll start in Chicago. Sayre, Oklahoma. We're gonna go on forward here, back on Route 66. We kind of went off the beaten path. But we're headed back now. A little quicker. We made it. All of our stickers are gone. Like all of them. Had quite a line coming with us.
Finally made it to Texas. I gotta tell you.
We are in Texola. And this right here is where I always get a picture taken. Did it with all the other two vehicles. Zeppy. So we're gonna get us a sticker and get it up there. Shamrock, Texas. That's where the Irish Inn is. There's the Blarney Inn to our left. I mean, it's my kind of town. Pretty cool. This is where the gas station is. We're all going to stop here real quick. So we are at the famous Conoco Towers fuel stop in Shamrock, Texas. Pretty damn cool. I'd never been here. We've been through here a million times and I've never seen it. So, pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. We'll get out of the way so other people can do it. Okay, day 3, I think. We are at Cadillac Ranch. Had a little issues with Fred. Me and Buff are working that out. But Gutlass here has been perfect. Ain't she? Zeppy's here. It's kind of chilly out. It's kind of nice, really. We're so used to it being hot as hell when we come out here. But Cadillac Ranch is right over there. So Cadillac Ranch right there. We've been there a bunch of times. I don't know if Zeppy wants to go out there or not. Are you going out there? I'm not. I've done seen it, but if he wants to go, he can go. But got a hell of a crowd. Way back. Back there. be a good day, mostly interstate. All right. I suppose we'll get going here in just a minute. Okay, so we're about 134 miles out of Grants, New Mexico. Dalton and everybody just took off from this place, and we're just kind of letting everybody pee. Buff need to get some fuel. Now we can haul ass for another 100 miles, I think, so we'll be getting pretty close. But luckily, my door hinges are holding up my modification. So I lost my pin. You can see the bolts. I got one 5/16 bolt there and one there, and it's doing the thing, so it's good enough. All right, you ready to hit the road? Let's hit the road. Well, we made it to Grants, New Mexico. Car's doing great. We just kind of trailing Buff, make sure he made it up and down the hills. It got a little hectic for him. But we noticed that people love to just cut you off like it's nothing, and that slowed him down to a crawl on hills. Not good when he doesn't have a downshift or secondaries, which we're going to work on that at some point here. But anyway, we're going to get settled here in the hotel, and then probably go get something to eat first, I think. Right, buddy? Yeah, we need to get something to eat. There's a couple places, look. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, day 5 for us here. We are in Grants, New Mexico, correct? And it's kind of chilly out here today. But we're just sitting at a Walmart here in Grants trying to make sure everybody gets together and kind of figure out where we're going and how we're getting to Globe, Arizona, because they had a lot of floods and a lot of roads are closed. Me and Dalton were talking last night. Sounds like we got it. He's got it figured out. I didn't figure out anything, but we got Buff's truck better. Some guys helped him last night do a few things. That might be better. Gutlass is fine. But unfortunately, we got a phone call this morning from Amber. She was on her way to work in Artemis, the ambulance, and it died on her. And it will not fire back up, and it's basically dead. And that means I got the phone call. It was not a happy one. She wasn't mad. She's pretty scared because big car, don't want to leave it. But I had to call a tow truck because obviously I'm not there. And everybody's got to work. It's a Wednesday, I believe, ain't it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. We lose track of time. But it's going to get towed, and that'll cost me. But whatever, just get it home. It's fine. Sounds like it checked the belts is what it did. She turned a corner. Knowing her, she's probably sliding, you know, like Tokyo Drift. And it went out on her, but that's okay. Shit happens. She's a little scared about it, but people are coming to get her. Anyway, we're gonna take off for Globe, Arizona.
Yeah.
Yep. And see you on the road. So our GPS is on crack cocaine. It got us all screwed up because we were helping somebody and we got late start and everybody took off, which is fine. But then our GPS screwed us over. So now we got the right directions and we're headed the right way. So let's get our ass moving. This is awesome. Trans Am, won't we? Stop for a tad of fuel. Everybody, some people are working, doing their thing, but time to keep going. In a little bit of a backup, which is fine. Lets the car cool down. It's way up there. But I think we're moving here in just a second. Hanging tight in Illinois, or hanging tight in Arizona, Illinois. And we got about 100 miles to go. We just stopped and ate at this little place in Slow, Arizona. It's called The House. Wow, that's a good burger, man. That was really good, but we're all getting ready to head out, and we're less than, I don't know, 80 miles from there, so it ain't too bad. Let's keep going. Thank God we ain't in the truck. This has to be the most beautiful drive I've ever taken in my life. The Canyon River Bridge here. And it's just, I got no words whatsoever. This is, wow. Just wow. Salt River Canyon rest area. My God. Wow, this is a long way down too. Now remember, we all got to climb back up this.
It's gonna take like 2 hours to climb up.
We just keep going down. Don't fall. That'll be the end of it. Damn. This is my workout for the day. I'm done. Jeez. Friggin' awesome. Yeah, we're probably breaking the law. Who cares? Wow. Wow. So, there's the bridge. We're down here. This is fantastic.
That's right next to JD.
The fearless leader scopes out for snakes while the sun goes fishing. What's over here? The bridge? Watch your step. Watch the prickly pears. Hi guys. Wow.
highly recommend the side road from New Mexico to Arizona.
This is the second bridge. This is one we come across. Look at that hole where the river goes in. I mean, wow. Huh. Wow.
How do you come up with it?
I mean, you could just hop over.
Start doodling on a paper.
Chipping on a mountain. Thing there.
This whole thing is
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Cam, for being so.
What do you think, Zeppy? Awesome stop? Yep. Definitely worth the stop.
Awesome doesn't even begin to describe it.
Yep.
I mean, for us being from the Midwest.
Oh yeah, we don't get to see nothing like this. That wagon's just getting it. That's awesome. 40 mile an hour, huh? Yeah, we really shouldn't be doing 50 mile an hour on this. Another little stop. Oh man. Oh my God.
Yeah, tell that to.
Hell, this is like a whole abandoned town.
Fucking carving corners like crazy.
Yeah, we've been driving a little scooter.
Oh my gosh. Watch out for snakes. This is a whole like abandoned town here. This is crazy. Old warehouse. There's a house over there.
It's a huge difference. Oh, dude. I can take
Brad,
that.
we need to find some 2x4s.
If I ever jump that car from racing or something, I can switch it out.
I can drive my car if I get a jack under it.
It's
Oh yeah.
Wow. This ain't that old.
No, there was still paint and everything perfectly fine on the top.
Well, you know what happened about 4 years ago. 5 years ago. COVID. New Mexico and outer belts of Arizona really took it hard. Wow. I'd almost want to own this. Make it my own little personal off-road dirt track.
It is, yeah.
Of course, you wouldn't want spectators getting hit with this shit.
There's a curb.
I wonder if it's for sale. We could all pool together and buy this.
Wow.
Tree. Animal? I don't see what you're
There's
saying.
something moving. Look at that.
Oh, that is some
Creepy swing.
Oh, dude, what?
It's the ghost of Christmas past.
That is creepy as fuck.
What's that?
There's something moving on that tree, dude. It's going back and forth, back and forth. It stopped. Dude, what
Ghost
the
of
fuck?
poverty. Oh, here we go.
Dude, no way.
Oh, there it goes again.
It's going again, but it stopped.
All right, Zane's lining up.
I'm
Wet. What are you
Oh,
doing?
he's gonna rip the exhaust off.
Watch that.
Oh! I'm not gonna hit it directly on.
Dude, that is creeping me out though.
Yeah,
I wish this was dry. This would be fun in my car sliding around this shit.
Oh, hell yeah. That's immediately that's where my mind went.
Now it stopped.
It just quit. Now it's moving.
We could just all live here and don't move here.
Oh, party foul.
Fantastic. I can't even see. Zane, can you see? No? Watch out for the cat. With the caption, they were never seen.
Oh boy.
This has to be around to take him to the emergency.
Oh. There. Hey, everybody out. You ain't crossing that hole.
I like how everybody just.
We're all waiting for it.
That's gonna be the first abandoned car on the property.
No way, Jim.
Right? You know he's gonna go back and wash it as soon as he gets back. He likes his stuff clean.
He ain't gonna leave the next 5 miles without washing it.
Thanks, dude.
I gotta get a video.
Drop my GoPro.
Make sure your lens is clean. Holy shit, is this for sale?
This would be so cool to have.
So this is the back of where we were just at. This is,
Oh God.
Irish Outlaw, Arizona. Everybody's kid.
yeah. Well, I think once they saw this car was actually gonna go.
Then they knew we could.
Yeah.
Alright, Zeppy, let's go.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Don't get him bit by a snake.
Come on, I'll get that.
No, it'll be 3 miles down the road. That's been worse. I brought the motor home. Big Mike said, count me in.
They said he caught air. I'm like, did anybody record
That
that?
front left tire came off the ground.
Gotta get our ass out of here. Don't back off the end. Push that mirror down, buddy. There you go. Gutlass does it all, man. I can do that. Yeah, this old Gutlass just moving right along. She's a little muddy now this morning, but I had a rough go of it, man. I'm used to waking up 5 a.m. on our time back in the Midwest. I was up at 3 o'clock. I've been up ever since, but I feel normal. I'm not tired. So we'll see how this goes. We're here. We're gonna run around Globe, Arizona a little bit. We gotta go get some oil and a few little things here and there, some gas. And we're gonna meet up with everybody at a special spot outside of town and hit the road to Tucson. So here we go. All right, we have 122 miles straight to Tucson Dragway. We're all just taking off. Time to go. We'll get there. We'll get checked in. That way it's done. Then we got a car show to go to later. Get to the hotel. No swimming. Maybe swimming. We'll see. We got 3 days down here, so we got plenty of time to do a lot of things. So, all right, let's hit the road. stopped here to get some snacks and some fuel. Now we're we ain't got really all that far. We got behind a work truck. It's kind of slowed everybody down.
Trying to go down.
We're ready.
Engine brake.
So we're just sitting in old Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're just sitting in old Gutlass here in line to get into Tucson Dragway. Yep. We're gonna get in here, we're gonna get set, make sure we know where we're gonna be. Everybody knows, and then we'll go from there. Don't really care who's in front of me or what's in front of me. We got held up by a dropped burger at the Triple T truck stop, which is awesome, by the way. I'm not mad. Shit happens, man. But here we are. We're just gonna get checked in, get all of our credentials and all of our stuff, find a place to park and hang out for a little bit. Our hotel won't be ready till 4 o'clock anyway, so yeah, maybe we'll strap him on, but I don't think I'll be able to race with him on there, so maybe we won't. Anyway, we'll let you see it when we get in there. We have made it and entered the building. It's kind of the setup we're going to have here. Make sure, of course, they're up front. They're the big channels. And then we're right here is all the racing. Burnouts are right there. And that's the end gate. Never really showed this on my other videos, but you go back around there to the track, do your burnout and go. And guess what? Completely past tech. Like perfectly past tech. And they're allowing me to run slicks with my helmet that I have. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Slicks, helmet, speed, boom, pow. We're gonna have a good time. So we got some things to do around here. And then we are probably gonna head to the hotel and relax is what we're gonna do. Probably swim. Yep, swim. So we'll see you in a little bit. Well, here we go. Right behind the Cadillac, Dalton and everybody. We're all set to go. We got water, we got drinks, we got long pants on. Let's go see what old Gutlass will do. She's a good girl. Let's go let her play. So here we are, Zeppy. You ready to see it run?
Yep, and we
Yeah.
probably get out.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. We're all set up. All right, what are you doing, buddy?
Taking the lug nuts off and putting the slicks on.
Yeah, trying to put the slicks on. Brandon brought them, so we'll get this done. See what she looks like. Hopefully we measured correctly, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right,
So
there's the
which way
one.
do I go?
Go.
This way?
Yep. Cross, 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 like a star.
Okay.
Just get them snug. Whoa. Go to the next one. Nope. Okay, next one. Cross, cross, cross. No. There you go. Now to the top one. He's learning. Then the bottom one. Getting that next one. By the way, this is my friend Brandon. Say hi. He brought me my wheels and tires for me, which is awesome. Now you done it. He drove the cushy ride.
I did.
Big old Dodge Dually. It's a Dodge, but it's still cushy. Alright, I decided to do this one because I want to have some fun too. And by the way, lugnutguys.com. Perfect fit. You just tell them how wide the flange is of your rim. You have these style of lug nuts. They hit it perfect. Got the washers, got everything. We're gonna get this tightened up, drop her down, see what it looks like. All right, Bubba, drop her down. Let's see what we got. Got enough? There it is. Look at that. Perfect. That's perfect. Oh yeah. Look at that. Old school. Center lines. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're all set up. Got the wheels on. Just kind of talking to everybody. It's hard to film with everybody around. I just like talking. I don't get to talk to all these people. Like-minded folks. But everybody's set up here. There's Jim. There's Pam. There's the Cadillac. She's a runner. This thing's been flawless too. Just like Gutlass. He's hanging over here, meeting all the folks. These are mostly all people with us. You see them all back there. They're getting ready to start the burnout pit. I don't know where Zeppy went. I think he ran off to go watch. Maybe I'll do the same thing. Get a little bit of that.
So, we are in the staging lanes. There's Steve's car.
So, what's this? This is
Zeppy! 65, right?
Hey, buddy.
What are we doing?
Sitting in line. Got to keep her idling. She needs some tempo.
Yeah.
They can idle all day here in this sun.
We got Gutlass over here. Got her idling. We got her slicks on. So we may be running pretty good. But we got a jog here. We got the Mustang. What do you think we'll run?
14.
14.
And we're gonna hot lap. I'm gonna run it, I'm gonna log it, I'm gonna run a lap, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna log it, run another lap. We're gonna run until they tell us we can't run no more. I ain't stopping.
Reasonable.
That way we can kind of tune it up for tomorrow. That's the point.
Hopefully make her get down to a 13 or 12.
Old Gillum over there, Johnny Gillum, he says that he had a similar setup that run in the 13s in a Pontiac engine. And this one might be a little bit more than that because this is a built engine. He didn't have a built engine. So we'll see. I'll be happy to break the beams, right?
Yeah.
We just want to break the beams. We come a long way. And I'd like to do respectable runs this time because the last 2 years have been, you know, just regular cars. This one's special, ain't it? This car's special. This one's for Dad. So let's make sure she runs good. We just want good passes. That's clean passes. I'm sure I'll bog off the line a couple times. We don't matter. It does not matter. We just want to run. That's all that matters. fucking cutting out, son of a bitch. God damn it. What did he run? 14. Bullshit. Bullshit. Boy, I almost caught him. Lagged 4 seconds at the line too. Imagine if I get rid of those 4 seconds. Yep, like I said, 14s.
I'm so disappointed in Gutlass right now.
Day 2. Welcome to Saturday. I got Gutlass here and got her full of fuel. I'm gonna do a few little checks in that, but I'm gonna try a different approach to running it because I was out there on the street and did exactly what I did in there. It didn't bog at all. It took the fuck off. So she's getting a beating today. Really getting a beating. A few other things that we did. Zeppy.
Want to backfire in that left lane up in the water bottom.
Yeah, I got him a scooter so he can ride around on it. More fun that way.
21.5 at 63.
Pricey, but worth it. All right, I'm gonna let this thing cool down. We'll try it without the slicks and with the slicks.
Backfiring quite a.
All right, so I'm in the staging lanes. I let the Tri-5s go. It's a little late in the day, but we're gonna run a log this time. And hopefully it does well. I'm in the staging lane now. I'm gonna try something a little different. I talked to some people and they said let it in drive, and I kind of agree. Maybe when Tony built this, it seems to shift good the way it was. So we'll just let the transmission do the work for us. We'll see how that goes. So yep, you bet, I'm right back in line. Just the timing, didn't realize I had it at 34. That's horrible. So I bumped her up to 40. I gave it all the beans. We're gonna try it at 40 because it bogged down. My in-car overheated, so I couldn't record it. But we're gonna get up here and run again, and if we can get her, we're that close. I think we can get her into the 14s, and that's good enough, right? And we can just play around later and see if they get us into the judging that they let us through, just to have some fun. So anyway, Bubba's in the damn car with me, and we're gonna get up here and he's gonna hop out with the camera. Hopefully this time my in-car works. That'd be kind of neat, but I don't care. Let's just try to get her into 14s, and good enough for me. That's what I planned for anyway. So let's go. We're sitting in line again. That's how this world goes round. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you.
You're welcome. Woo! 1481. Woo!
Here we go. Racing the vet. This time I'm leaving her in second all the way to the end. Not bad, man. She spark knocked, but that's okay. That was a good run too. I'll take it. I'll friggin' take it. Thank you. 1486. So we're pretty close. That's fine. He did 1450 in the vet. That thing run, we knew we were close, and he wanted to race together, and that's absolutely fine. Everything was great. Kick ass, good job, Gutlass. That's all I wanted was 14s. We're just gonna go with it. Anyway, let's go sit down. Well, hey, we are in line for Battle of the Beaters. We're hoping and praying that we get through. Either that or we'll be in the bogus class, and yeah. But I did happen to find one about 6 miles from here on Marketplace for $5,000. So if they do, I'm just gonna, right there, $5,000. It's an old engine. I mean, it's 5, 6 years old. 5 or 6 years old. Nothing spectacular, so hopefully they don't go by that. Yeah, that's bogus. He actually brought that in here. The guy with a blower in a Buick. No way. Anyway, it's gonna be a little while. See how it goes. There goes a Cornet 500 that you couldn't buy near us for less than 10 grand. They'll all be in the bogus. You still get a race though. It's fine. We're just here for the fun of it. Yes sir, yes sir. All right, let's get out and hang for a little bit. Just checking out the competition. Everybody's slinking in to get judged. There's a lot of us here. A lot of extremely bogus cars here too. That's cool. Wow. Got me a good ladder. Fine. That's how you get a good look at the intake. Pretty cool, but Freiberger's up there doing his thing. You can hear him, I'm sure. But we're just in line, got to get the crowd riled up and start voting people through.
I see a projection on it from here. Very interesting. Oh, it's got Aces EFI atop a carbureted intake manifold, and it's on a tunnel ramp, single 4-barrel tunnel ramp, and it is, in fact, an Oldsmobile engine. I give that a lot of credit. This is actually really cool. Got the housing intake. It's got substance system stuff on here. Header, yeah, it's got painted headers, extra points. I will tell you that a single 4-barrel in the middle of the tunnel ram like that is a horrible program for air fuel distribution cylinder to cylinder. This thing is rusty. The interior is actually surprisingly good. These are like sport seats, newer sport seats. What green? So, I mean, this looks like a muscle car from a distance, but up close, most of it's missing. The interior's decent. The engine is cool. It's got the EFI on it. He made the power detour, so you know he did miles. Oh, it's power tour. I thought that was the knockoff power detour. You were on that as well, so you did. Okay, cool. I leave it up to you, Derek. I think it's close, but I want to see this thing go. Okay, he wants to see it run. So you're in. NA. You guys hate Derek for that? No. It's done, it's done. Fist bump. Next up.
There we go. Depends on what I get against, man. I just want one win. Just one. But I have a feeling they set me up thinking I'm super fast. There's a gasser right next to me. Yeah, so listen up. This is going to make a big deal later on, and you'll understand why. But yeah, I was not very happy about this. A lot of people weren't. I hope I don't get against that, because he will beat me. Yeah, I'm going to end up going against the gasser. I'm done. I'm doubting myself, I know, but I'm done. It'll be one and done here. I'll be one and done.
What's that?
I'm supposed to be almost bogus and they're running me against a fucking gasser.
Yeah. Well, is that part of what's happening down there? Them kids that's putting the stickers on, putting the wrong stickers on cars. So cars got stuck in the wrong class. Fucking gasser! A fucking gasser! Motherfuckers! I love how they let a gasser be non-fucking bogus. That's some bullshit. It's very simple and easy. We're leaving. Steve, Dalton, me and Zeppy. We're ready to go. We're getting the hell out of here, and our opinion on will we be back to this event? No. They need to get it straightened out, because I'm still upset about that. Not against everything, but we'll talk about it later. Let's just get going. Okay, so now we're outside of that. We're almost to New Mexico. Dalton and everybody, I had to pull off because the fumes got so bad. I forgot to turn the timing, take the timing out of it. I did a little bit, it ran good to here. I took a little bit more out. We should be good. Not overheating or anything, it just stunk really bad. But I think we should be ready to go. Zane's caught up. There's Steve. And there's Gutlass. There's JD and there's Zeppy. But we're gonna get moving here again shortly. Almost to New Mexico. I know I'm not showing much. Same crap I showed last year. Ain't nothing new. So onward. We are at White Sands National Park. We've passed this place in what? Twice? Me and you, and me and Skylar passed it twice and never got a chance to stop and have a little fun. So we're with Dalton and everybody, and they wanted to stop, and I said, sure, we'll go for a little while on our way home, right? So we got a sled that actually Dalton got for Zeppy. Pretty cool, thank you. And his wax, so he can wax it up. And we're going to drive out in there and then go play on the dunes for a little while. But anyway, we'll see you out there. So we made it. This stuff. Wow. Man, you'll make me climb. You got a whole lot of that. Let me have it. I'll climb with it. Going up. Holy shit. You gotta dig her in, bud. Dig in. Ugh. Somehow I see the video of the guy skiing and he sees his dog end over end. Except it's Zeppy. Wow. Here you go.
Yeah, I'll push you down.
Wow.
If it's not wet enough, we probably won't slide. We'll see. You're gonna have to lift up on the front.
Lean back. There you go. Yeah. Look at the divot that laid. Yeah, we got behind Grandma. Wow. So I walked up here with those on. Damn. That's cold. It's hot out here, but that's like chilly. That's awesome. Wow. Hey, buddy. What? You tired? Yes. We got a long way to go. But hanging out at PBG West. Just for a second before we go. The sun's going down, so we get to drive at night. Yay. In the desert. We're gonna head to Clovis, New Mexico. Us and Zane and his crew. And yeah. Pretty neat. There's JD's Javelin. It's right there. And the Centurion, the Jeep. There's the Grand Am. Pretty awesome. There's a 455 Pontiac Grand Am.
This is, I really don't think it's that bad.
Nice old car.
I could fix it.
Too bad about the front end. Ooh.
390. Ooh, that's all
Starliner.
chrome. This thing is top of the line.
Yeah. It's still got the bag.
Yeah. If you just looked under here, you'd be like, this is a really nice car.
Yeah.
And it's not. Until you look at the rest.
Yeah, I know. That's the
I'm
part.
going to drive this home. It would be really fun to just...
Well, you're pretty good with the porta power.
I was going to say, just push that roof back out.
You can do it.
Just drive it just the way it is. Yeah.
Don't even change the bullet hole. Just leave it.
I found a roof not far from here.
Really? So you could cut her off.
Dude, look at the rest of the car. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you put a roof on it, you gotta find glass, but this car's worth, you know, a chunk.
Spare tire. That's
With the bumper jack.
Yeah.
Look, the freaking trunk liner's still in here.
Watch your fingers.
Snakes.
You never know what's in there.
Rattlesnakes.
Well, we're gonna head on down the road with Zane, ain't we? Because we peasants have to go to meager accommodations.
Yeah, yes, and not to stay at my third wide.
The third wide.
Yeah, I paid good money. Goodbye. Here we go in the Plan B bill.
Yep, they're gone. She's... So she's probably run out. No big deal. Well, we are in Roswell, New Mexico. Stopped to get a little fuel. We're headed for Clovis. That's where our hotel is. And then hopefully tomorrow we are banging our ass all the way home, right? It'll be a little bit of a drive, but we can do it. We've been here before. Gutlass is running great. A little bit of oil, a whole lot of gas. So we'll get up for a hotel. Maybe we'll see you there. It's about 100 miles. About 100 miles even, actually. So here we go. Well, good morning, you car-loving sons of bitches. We got 15 hours. 15-hour drive. By the way, this is the place that saved our ass last year, this Hampton. I put you right in the sun, it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna go get some fuel. We already aired up our air shocks because we was rubbing. We were rubbing. I liked it with 100 pounds in it. It was nice and smooth. And I'm dropping bags in the damn driveway. Don't need to leave no mess. So far so good with old Gutlass. We got a long way to go. And we've got 2 days to do it, but we'd like to get there late tonight. That way we got a day tomorrow to just kind of relax. I've already got my monster coffee, which means a monster strawberry. And we're gonna go get some gas and we'll get on the road. So, cold start with the Aces EFI on a cammed 455. Let's see what happens. We'll go ahead and let her boot up. What's our voltage? 12.1, we're good. Contact. She's doing her thing, her adjustments, and adjusting to the temp, because it's really, really low. These run on air temp, you know, or the water temp, you know, so it's taking a minute. Unadjusted now. Don't go by that, but you set open loop. We're not going to go anywhere until this thing gets up. There's closed. We're gonna let this thing get up to a better temperature, a lot better temperature before we go, right? Because it's cold. Not really. Okay, let's go. Well, we officially made it to Amarillo by morning. Anyway, we stopped here at, what's it called? Busey's?
Bucky's.
Bucky's, yeah. It's we're at Bucky's in Amarillo. Put fuel in it. I backed my timing down a hair more. It's still, she wasn't happy, but she was drivable. But you could smell it. That's all it was. It was running fine, but you could smell it. In order to get off of where it was when I first set this up, I think that's why I thought that, is I've never messed with the fuel tables except for a little bit. So I put her back. She's probably back around 34 now, and that's where it liked it the whole trip. It never overheated, but you know, you didn't have all the smells, and I mean, it ain't popping off like, you know, pre-ignition or anything, but it just, I think we brought her down a little more. It didn't like it. Got her out of race mode, where we lost to a car that wasn't supposed to be in it. But anyway, we're over that now. We're gonna head to Oklahoma City from here. We're gonna get our food on. We got food here at Bucky's. All right, let's hit the road. So hey, we had to make a little stop here. We stopped real quick and fueled up. That's it. I left the car running, everything. We just fueled Gutlass up and we took off. But for the last few years I've been down here, there's been a sign that I've wanted to take a picture by, or at least get a, you know, a good look at it, because it's old. I love old road signs, and it's actually a hotel road sign. The hotel's right down over here, but it's all newly renovated, looks brand new. It don't look like its old self. So where are we at? Let me show you. You can see right down there, if it'll focus, it says the Irish Inn, and this is in Shamrock, Texas. And Zeppelin is pointing at the original sign right there. So I wanted to come here for a while and just check it out. I don't want to really get out there any closer. Who knows what's in them woods, but that is neat. It's all still there except for the, you know, like the vacancy signs and all that stuff, but pretty damn cool, man. I wanted to stop here for a while, and we had a minute and get out of the car and just kind of walk for a second. But Gutlass is doing good. That little timing thing, it's helping. It's hot out today, so she wants to run about 196, 194, which that ain't bad. That's the fuel injection doing its work. She likes that temp. But anyway, we need to go that way, about 850, 900 miles. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's hit it.
Oh.
I took him off road and he had no idea where I was taking him. He wasn't paying attention. That's what he gets. All right, let's park the car and get out. So we're right outside of El Reno, Oklahoma. We were here the other day on the tour, but we didn't have time to stop. Something you may not know about little Zeppelin here, he is not only into cars, he loves weather patterns and stuff, would you say? Weather patterns, he likes watching weather, anything. He loves the movie Twisters. I don't know. We don't know why he got into this so hard, but he did. And where we are is where?
The Twist-X Memorial.
The Twist-X Memorial. And it is windy. We could have put our microphones on, but we're just not going to. But what we got here is, so basically this is a memorial, and it talks about this foundation here, Twistex. It was started in 2004 when Tim Someros met Kathy Finley of a project called Answers. In 2006, the two research groups joined efforts and was officially called Twistex. Tactical Weather Instrumental Sampling in Near Tornadoes Experiment. In 2007, Twistex successfully collected and analyzed data near and within tornadoes in an effort to gain scientific understanding of why and how tornadoes form. That's a lot. What in the hell is that? What are you? That is, nope. That's a flying nope, is what it is. So basically, this is a memorial for those that was devastated in a tornado here. What year was it? It was
2013.
2013. And how big was it?
2.6 miles wide.
2.6 miles wide. That's a F5, right?
Yeah, but it was not rated that.
It wasn't that?
It wasn't that, but it should have been.
It should have been, yeah. Anyway, we're about to get dusty. So these three gentlemen here, Zeppelin, who are they?
They are part of the Twistex team.
Really? And why are they memorialized here?
Because they died in the El Reno tornado.
Yes, they were actually chasing that tornado, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what it was anyway. He does too. And they passed away right here. This is their memorial. And like I said, we wanted to make sure we got here at some point, because this is a lot of storm chasers, and nope. I'm pretty sure he would like to be a storm chaser. No. No. But pretty cool. It's a good memory of them. I mean, what they're doing, they died basically trying to figure out how to save people's lives, is what they did. And I commend them, we commend them, right? So that's why we wanted to stop here. It's one of the only places we were going to stop on our way home. So to Paul, Tim, and Carl, thank you. Right, buddy? All right, let's get going.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song, and you'll never be left all alone. Take me to your heart, fill me in your bones. Just one more night, and I'm coming on this long and winding road. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. You know that I've seen too many romantic dreams up in lights falling off the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way, I'm on my way, home sweet home. Tonight, I'm on my way, just set me free, home sweet home. Home
till like 2 o'clock our time, so we're wide awake. So we'll get there. We're gonna get these nuts here at the McDonald's and hit the road and the chicken, and we just got gas, so we're good to go for a while. See ya. Yeah, we're home. We made it. Gutlass made it. We're gonna talk to you tomorrow, that if you don't mind. So that's enough, right? All right. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Well, good morning, you car-loving sons of bitches. It is actually Tuesday morning. We got home at about 2 a.m. as you saw. And I was already up at 9 o'clock. I probably had to fight myself a little bit too hard to stay asleep that long. But what a trip. What a trip. Amazing people. I've never seen so many people get together and act like they have been friends for a lifetime. We had such a great time. Zeppy is zonked. He probably won't wake up for hours. He's still got homework to do. But Gutlass over here, basically for the most part flawless, and ran 3 consistent 14.8 right in that area, quarter miles. Almost took out a gasser, which it shouldn't have been in the, it wasn't supposed to be in our class. It wasn't, and he even recognized that. I had talked to him and they had put the wrong sticker on him. So when they called for yellow stickers, he saw a yellow sticker, he went. But he only beat me by about 0.3 of a second. So that's pretty cool. And I realized that one wasn't like a built race car, but he still had quite an engine. And, you know, I kept up with him, but I think I was so frustrated. I was trying to get attention to the guy. If you notice, I rolled through the beams because I was trying to get a hold of him, because people were telling me and texting things. My phone was right there on the wall, you know, on my dash, that he's not supposed to be in your class. You know, shit happens, but it had a reason that I wanted to win that one race. You heard me say it. I want to win just one. But we'll get to that after a bit. As far as Gutlass goes, he was good. Radiator cap, it wasn't overheating. It just, I didn't have any pressure, and I want pressure in the engine. The Aces system was flawless. That thing didn't miss a beat. I can't say enough about that Kill Shot 2. That thing is awesome. Let's take a look around, shall we? So I've got her mostly cleaned out, other than vacuum her out a little bit. Cooper tires held up great. I never washed it once. It's completely covered in mud because we went mudding, didn't catch it on camera. That's a problem. But she's just fine. You can see some of the remnants there. I mean, I got nothing to say other than she was flawless. She didn't do anything wrong until this happened. This is my PCV valve, right? And you could see she'd blowing oil. And I took the hose off. It's kind of a son of a bitch to get off. I don't want to pull it off right now because this sucks to get off right there. But that was great. Transmission that Tony built was great. The torque converter that Nelson at ACC Performance, perfect. Nothing.
it is what it is. Everything functioned how it's supposed to. I can't be more proud of this car. I'll have to replace those bolts. I want to get an actual pin in there, and for some reason it popped out, I don't know, but yeah, she's dirty, she's road weary, but she's great. What am I doing exactly when I get home from I don't even know how many mile trip, 40 something, 4,000 something miles, because I'm working on this. Yeah, I think her battery went, that's it, done. It's only a year old. We bought this last year going to Duct Tape Drags, and I think it died. Yep, that's one of my chargers, and I'm gonna put this one on, see if it does the same thing, but that's a whole nother story. Well, damn, that's a whole lot of motor and did a whole lot of things, and it did it flawlessly. As for the racing, the first night they didn't really give us a lot of time to test and tune, so I ran her twice, and she ran 17s and just run awful. So the next day I got up and we got to the track, and I said, I'm going to check these plugs. So I pulled plugs out. Number one looked kind of caked. It probably didn't help that the plugs had been in there since 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. We got second opinions, Birdsong, everybody, they were all helping me. And I went ahead and gapped them, put them in, went out there and just let the transmission do its thing. I didn't touch it right. Ran a 15. Went back, right around, didn't even stop, just hot lapped it. If you want to call it hot lapping, because I had to wait forever and had to wait for tri-5s again. So I get up there, runs a 14.8, hot lap it, runs a 14.8, didn't touch nothing, shifted myself. Never got out of third gear or second gear. I kept it in second gear and came back around for the Battle of Beaters judging. Derek Berry, Bicycle Garage, while everyone else was saying no, it's worth more than that, he said, I want to see it in it. It's a 14-second car. Got no chance. No chance at beating the 11-second, the guy with the Nash Rambler. I knew that. It wasn't about that. I've been down there. This is my third year, and I've never won a race down there because I always bring something that's, well, junk. And Artemis isn't junk, but 6,000 pounds. I mean, come on. And Bonnie is, you know, she's just old and worn out. So I knew there was no chance, but it was about the trip. It wasn't really so much about the racing. This one was about the trip for me and Zeppy. Hands down, one of the greatest trips I've ever been on in my life. Thanks to Pole Barn Garage, my friend Dalton and Buff and Redsham with Ray and all the great new people that I met. It's just, there's so many that just good people. But the reason the racing meant something to me this time, me personally, not for anyone else around me, and anything I have to say has no reflection on Poverty Tour or really even Duct Tape Drags as a whole, okay? This was personal for me. So when I was growing up, and I've told this story 1,000 times on this channel, or 100, I don't have 1,000 videos. You know, come on, I'm still waking up. I grew up in my dad's 72 Cutlass. It was the very first car I'd ever driven. It was green, white vinyl top. It had spoke, you know, them really crappy aftermarket spoke poverty caps. They're just on it. You know, it was nothing special. Bench seat, 350 automatic, you know. And we were at the bar. He hung out at Kenner's Bar, and everybody loved him, and he would go up there and have a couple beers after work. Well, sometimes on the Friday, if he didn't have to work Saturday, that couple beers turned into a lot of beers with his buddies talking politics and horses. He was part of the Appaloosa Club. We had Appaloosa horses, we had paints, we had all kinds of stuff. So anyway, 5 years old, we'll say, 1980, somewhere around there. Yeah, I'm that old. He had drank too much, and he was afraid to call Mom, and our house was only, I don't know, not even a half a mile away, a few blocks. And one of his buddies said, just let Jay steer it. He rides big wheels. I was driving the go-karts for the parts store that he worked for in the parades already at 5 years old, 6 years old. So we get in the car. Of course, I'm, little bitty. And he goes, all right, you drive, I'll work the pedals. So I did. I drove him home. He stopped and got me home. And I remember that distinctly, that Cutlass. And my sisters, he didn't have a Cutlass. And if you're a car guy, my brother-in-law instantly says, yeah, he did. And I remember that car more than anything. And he ended up selling it to a gentleman who was a Vietnam War veteran who had lost his leg, and one leg he was on crutches, and he was going to put the hand controls in it, and because one of his other leg didn't work very well either. They had both taken shrapnel. But anyway, sold the car, and I never forgot about that day that I got to drive that car home. And I had done it a couple more times, but that one was extra special. Well, Dad also loved racing. He loved NHRA, he loved NASCAR, he loved everything, but it was impractical to him because he grew up in the Depression era, and that was money you didn't have to spend. You did with what you had, and you saved every penny. It's just the way he was. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad he was that way, boy, because I should have learned a little more from him on that. But he loved racing. And the story behind the Cutlass is if you've heard me say it before, he got diagnosed with cancer. I can't remember the exact year. I think it was 2017. And we were all shocked by it. Guy lives through the Depression, a war, you name it, and gets taken out by cancer. It's just horrible. It's a horrible death. I don't wish that on anyone. It could be my absolute worst enemy. But I bought this car, saved it. A friend of mine saw it on a derby site. People were they were going to derby it. So he got a hold of me about it. I contacted the guy, and there was another guy looking at it off the derby site. And my buddy distracted him talking to him while I was talking to the guy that had this car. And I said, I'm on my way with a trailer. Me and my buddy Jeremy, he grabbed his truck because my truck was down, his truck and trailer, and we went east of here and picked it up. I paid $300 for that car. Yanked it out of these great big weeds, pulled it up, and this is all before YouTube, y'all. I was doing all this way before YouTube. And we got the car, brought it home, and I had it out here in the driveway, and I wanted to surprise Dad, so he was out and about, and I called him and my stepmom, and I said, hey, why don't you come over and check this out? So they stopped by. They were over at my sister's, or at my niece's house, and he came over, and he goes, what is this? And I said, 72 Cutlass. He goes, oh. He says, I had a 72 Cutlass. I said, I know, that's why I bought this one. What? Why would you do that? This thing, there's nothing, the seat, I had already taken the seat out and put it in the shed. So there's nothing, no motor, no trans, the hood's not on it. All there is a back seat, a dash. The carpet is basically a community rat's nest. And he starts being Dad, what are you doing with that? My God, that thing's, there ain't nothing, there ain't no Cutlass, it's gutless. There ain't nothing in it. There's no motor, no trans. What the hell is this going to do? You know, again, penny pincher from the Depression. It's just how it was. And I told him, I said, well, Dad, I said, I bought it, and I'm going to get it on the road, and I'm going to take you for a ride in it, just like I rode in that Cutlass. He goes, you remember that? And I said, oh, I remember everything. We had a real good conversation I won't get into. But about, I don't know, 6 months later, I had this 455 in a Trans Am. And I knew I was going to pull it out of there. I had a 79 black and gold. And I knew I was going to pull it out of there. And went ahead and pulled it out, and I got it up here on the stand. I do have some video footage. If I can find it, I'll put it on here if I don't. But I started it up on the stand again, painted it. I was just going to use it the way it was. Long story short, it needed rebuilt. So I rebuilt the whole thing. Nothing spectacular. That motor is all stock, except for the pistons. I put Keith Black pistons in it. They're still a dish piston, but they're from a Tornado, so they got a little bit more compression. And a 268H, high energy comp cams, flat tappet. And I had that one you see me, that intake. I bought that real cheap. Anyway, I got it all. I broke in the cam, sitting right here. One day, Dad come over and he saw the Cutlass sitting out there. And he goes, "You still got that thing?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "What do you see this?" And he hadn't seen the motor. I had it all painted up and on the stand right here in the garage or the shop. And he walked up and goes, "Oh, what is that? What is that?" You know, and he loved Oldsmobile. My dad loved Oldsmobiles. Really BOP, Buick, Pontiac, and Olds. But he really liked Oldsmobiles. And I said, "It's a 455. And he looks at me and he goes, "Are you out of your mind?" He said a few explicitives there. "You know what the fuel mileage is going to be on that?" And I can tell you it's about 12. And I said, "Well, I don't know, Dad." I said, "It ain't like it's going to be a daily driver." It's a daily driver now. But he was arguing with me about it, how dumb it was and all this. But you could see that, but he just kept looking at it. Like, oh my God, you know. And I said, "You think that's cool?" And my stepmother was standing outside the garage, and I flipped the switch on it, and I fired it off, and it scared him. He jumped back because, you know, 268's not a huge cam, but it'll make a racket, especially with open headers. And he didn't say, he just kind of jumped, and I revved it a few times, and he kind of looked at it and backed off a little more and backed off a little more. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I shut it off, and he says, that runs pretty good." And that was it. He turned and he walked back towards his little VW Beetle convertible that him and my stepmom drove. And that was all I needed. That was all I needed. I thought, okay, I'm going to get this thing done for him. Time passed. Life happens. I was working. COVID hits. And I couldn't. I started working long hours running ventilators and masks and stuff, cleaning supplies. We're talking 20 hours to 23 hours a day. I was just running. We didn't know. You know, I'm like everybody else now, we know. But we weren't Monday morning quarterbacking back then. We didn't know. I'd had it 3 times. I had it twice, but I walked in to see him. He was finally, the alternative medicines had run their course, and he was tired of it. He said he couldn't taste a steak, he couldn't taste a beer, he couldn't taste it. It just wasn't, the quality of life wasn't good. So, and he was starting to get jaundice. It was throat and liver and lungs. It was very aggressive. So we were all over there one day, and there's a hospice bed, and he could only take so much, and he went to lay down on the hospice bed, and it was just me and him in the bedroom, and the nurse or whatever, hospice nurse, and my family told me, since what I was going to be doing, I was going to be running cleaning supplies to a direct hottest spot for the coronavirus, and I was not allowed to see him. I was not allowed to come back. And the fact was it was state law. So anyway, after they had told me that, I walked in there and I knew what I was going to be doing, and I had to tell my dad that I couldn't see him no more. And I think that hurt me more than the fact I knew he was going to die. I couldn't take it. But I told him, I said, they're not going to allow me here. And he says, and I had explained to him what I was going to be doing. And the practical workaholic that he bestowed in me, all he could say was just do your job. He said, just do your job. So I did, and that I still talk to him on the phone. But I didn't have time to finish the car, and at this point I knew there was no way I was going to be able to take him for a ride. I even thought about getting it running and driving it up in front of the window, you know. But that's just how it went, you know. Like I said, we didn't know. Nobody did. And he just said, just do your job. So for the next 2 weeks, I ran and I talked to him on the phone. My stepmother would send me pictures of him sitting up eating his banana and all that stuff. And every once in a while, his friends or a brother-in-law or somebody would sneak him a beer because he loved his beer. He's old Irish, you know. And what sucks is the only thing I had left to make this thing run and drive was to put a fuel line on it in the rear. It was carbureted, and I just, you know, I thought it would be better, like you said, just do your job, don't worry about this. And one day I got the call. I was up in DeKalb, Illinois. My brother-in-law called me. He said, Jay, you need to get here. You know, because it was getting close. And I said, okay. And I screamed and yelled some stuff. I can get pretty feisty. I get angry. And I yelled a few explicitives that people load me because they were taking their time. But I raced home, and he was, you know, close, but he calmed down. As soon as I walked in the door, it's like he calmed down. And the next morning I unloaded my load. I still had to, because, you know, I had to have my load in there. It was for a purpose. And the next day he had passed away, and I was there. And the day we buried him, me and Skylar, my oldest son that's on the channel, we came here. In the clothes we were in, we put that last fuel line on that car, and we went for a drive. While my whole family was getting together, I was worried about getting that Cutlass running. I wanted that thing to run. Of course, it was during COVID, so the funeral was, a lot of people didn't show up. They're afraid to get arrested. Fucking government. But, you know, and after that, I drive it once in a while. I'd do a burnout with it for Zeppy, or we would do little things with it, but I didn't. I put it back in the back, and during that time I got to missing him pretty bad, and that's when Zeppy had saw Derek's channel, Vice Grip Garage, and was also watching Roadkill. I'd never seen it. I didn't watch YouTube. I was doing all this stuff just because I love working on cars, and that's something that Dad used to get mad at me about. So anyway, fast forward, the channel's going, and we're getting ready for Power Tour this year. And I thought, well, I'll ask Zeppelin which car he wants to take, and he right away he pointed at the Cutlass. And at first I was kind of hesitant. I was, again, I just don't want to touch it. But I thought, if he wants to do that, that's what we're going to do. This is about him. This ain't about me. If he told me tomorrow, Dad, I don't want to do this no more, you wouldn't see me on here again. That's just how it is. No offense to anybody or anything. I wouldn't be on here. So we did, to the version of it that it is now. And now it's probably my favorite car, especially after this trip. It's just awesome. But the whole thing that really upset me about the racing is I knew that I couldn't win the whole thing down there, but I figured that Gutlass was fast enough that I could get that one win and just go, a competitive race. And honestly, it did have a competitive race, even though the gentleman in the gasser won. He only beat me by 0.3 of a second. And that's an untuned EFI setup. And I was just kind of messing with the timing. But I was upset. I wanted to get just that one win. But I'm upset about that, but I'm not upset about the trip. That's probably the best trip that I've ever been on. The people, everybody that I met, Zeppy just loved the whole thing. He didn't want to go home until we started going home. Then he got kind of homesick, but I was homesick from the 4th day. I'm a introverted homebody, unless I'm out on a stage somewhere or something. But immediately after I get off stage, you'll never see me. I just don't. I have a lot of friends, but they know not to call me to do anything, whether it's side-by-side rides, Harley rides, because I'll be like, nope, because I just want to sit right here. And I don't think that's that awful. But yeah, I'm still upset about it. My dad he hated stupidity and incompetence. And the fact that I drove, God, it had to be more than 1,750, because that's what it is from here if you take the straight way that we just come home. So let's say it's 2,000 miles-ish, something like that, to not get a win for an incompetent person that put the wrong sticker on a car. And again, that is nothing against that gentleman with that gasser. It was not his fault. We had a long talk about it. He's a really nice guy. He said, yeah, I'm sorry. I said, well, it's not your fault. So one thing about Duct Tape Drags is they need to get their fucking shit together, because even though it's supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be about, you run what you brung, I drove. I drove a pile. Yeah, Gutlass is a great car, but she's a pile. And I know everybody's like, well, I'll give you $5,000 for it right now. No, that's not the point. That thing's too sentimental to me to be worth $5,000. But there was a Cutlass exactly like her without the hood, without the intake on it, 5 miles from the track for $5,000. There was cars out there that had thousands in their motors in a $500 car. Well, you could turn a Toyota Celica with a little welding and strap in an LS or So, is it junk? Whereas somebody like Dalton, his car, that should be in there. Zane's Monaco, definitely. Fred, Buff's truck. You know, yeah. That's the way it hurts to say, but I don't. There was way too much time spent on watching fast cars. What good does that? I thought it was duct tape drags, like literally zip tie drags, where you build something right here at some pile and drive it down there. We could take the tunnel ram off of her. I don't care. We'll take the tunnel ram. That's what the difference is. Because other than that, it's just pretty paint on an engine. It's just a stock motor. There's nothing spectacular about it at all. There is absolutely nothing spectacular about that car other than it is what it is. The EFI system, okay, we'll throw a carb on it then. If that's the difference, I'll go take it off and throw a carb on it. The EFI worked great. It's just a carb. It costs $6.99. Carb costs about $6.99. A good one. So I don't think we'll be going that far to race ever again. You know, because that one hurt. And it may be me crybaby. Maybe you can say what you want, but the one time I actually bring a car that has a chance to win a few races against some other, you know, some other junk, if you want to call it, and the guy at the line immediately put me with that gasser, while there was all kinds of cars all around that were, you know, 16, 17 second cars. He purposely put me with that gasser. But it is what it is. Again, that does, my feelings on that situation is, okay, they royally screwed up, and they did it a lot. It wasn't just me. Even Freiberger had said it over the thing, over the loudspeakers, that they're overwhelmed. They got overwhelmed, and things went haywire. So they should have been putting the stickers on themselves like they did previous years. Not let somebody, oh, you NA? Yeah. Didn't say bogus. But anyway, that's why. But other than that, the tour was fantastic. Way to go, Dalton. It was awesome. Although I lost a lot of money. I got to get back to work tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I got to get to work on that ambulance for Amber because she don't miss me. She didn't miss me at all on this trip. She just wanted her baby back, and I think I figured it out. I think the battery's junk. But it is what it is. It's how it goes sometimes, right? Like I said, Zeppy's sleeping, I'd have him out here with me, but I don't know. I thought I'd tell you what's going on. Again, this channel is for me to do things with him. I'm not here trying to be a YouTuber. I'm a truck driver who likes to work on cars with his sons. That's all it is. But on to the next thing, which is Zeppy's 350 build. His Vortec 350 that's actually going to be in it's going to be in a race car. It's going to be in a dirt drag car. We got a lot to come on that. That'll be the next one. If you could run to our Printify store, pick up some merch. May have some new stuff I'm going to come up with on that. It's the only way I can do it. I don't have time to stack up shelves of clothing and try to ship it to you. So we do it on the Printify. I may try to lower the prices a little bit if I can, because I don't know. They keep bringing things up that cost me more money, but I'm just happy I seen some of the shirts at Duct Tape Drags. That's pretty cool. But you guys take care if you're on the tour. It was great meeting you. What a camaraderie of people that just wanted to have fun. No place to be, no time to be there. That's the best part. So from me and Zeppy, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. get you some merch, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later.
There's a hunger longing to escape from the life I live when I'm away. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let Tuscon we stay. Can you take me higher? To a place where the line and sea. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. Although I would like a world of change, it helps me to appreciate those nights and those dreams. But my friend, I'd sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to let love replace all I hate. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let Tuscon we stay. Can you take me higher? To a place where the line and sea. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. So let's go there. Yeah, let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Let Tuscon we stay. Set up high, I'm strong enough to take these dreams and make